The walls of the store packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums, since some indie bands is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So, why do people still buy records? Is it kind of a little outdated at this point? There's still a lot of people who try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true artist intent, but I think it's really just to collect records. It's cool that in this day and age, we just have every song ever created available instantaneously on our phones, but there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records, and I love in physical form as possible. Remember when we were kids, we would have to wait around the radio and a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? It made each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you can just make a playlist. I think the last time some guy gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around for the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Future wave, jungle, anarch punk, Splitalian. I have no idea where to start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find what you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Son of a bitch! If you could only be one type of candle scent for the rest of life, what would it be? What's your favorite ambient sound? I fucking love rain. So what's your dream vacation spot? My backyard. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Damn. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know just the thing. On the other end, holding a record behind me, it shows it to me. This is Evil Friends by Portugal, The Man. Danger Mouse came on this album to produce it, and I think it was the perfect blend of what PTM does and what Danger Mouse does. Super fun, super catchy, you'll love it. Whoa, dude. Thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with Septum ring and buzz cut stands over the counter with an ear button. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear, I'm good at this. By Dyke Sieg Forever, by Mysterious Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. Cashier rings up Matt and hands back his albums in the bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's the nerd? That nerd is my buddy Dry. Dry, this is a beacon of human charm, is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna do special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night tonight going on? Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. It's amazing talent always comes in. Sir, got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything... Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finished paying for my record and we head out to the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in the record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Now that you mean it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is very time and place of sort of thing. A song is important to me, and not only I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of my exes, of struggling through school, of being poor, that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. all that stuff. And listening to some of the songs reminds me of those moments in my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, every pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing the song radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then it even reminds me of a younger me, going to see my favorite concert bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. It's been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days? I don't know. But I bet I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone. He starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet me in an alleyway near the coffee shop. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise me you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in a speedy underbelly of Maple Bay. We could find ourselves on the wrong end of the deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda.